Hello everybody and welcome to this new Sunday cooking class.
Hello, how are you?
This is Francisco.
This is Ainhoa.
Ainhoa. A lot of people ask us, how do you pronounce her name? Ainhoa.
It's like I know her, Ainhoa.
That's her name. So welcome to this very, very hot Sunday in Pamplona. It's super hot. I'm like, too hot. So today we're gonna not use any oven or anything.
No.
Today we're cooking a little appetizer that we love. It's, it comes from a bar that is right there.
But I don't see where it is.
Well, around the corner from our house. The thing is that we love it. It's a little bar underneath our house. They're specialized in especially seafood like mussels and razor clams and all of these things. And they do this super simple, mega simple
Chips with
appetizer,
mussels, yeah.
which is what we're going to be doing today. So, welcome home, everybody. Welcome to Travel in the Steps. And let's go.
Let's go.
Vamos! Yes! So, okay. Let me turn the camera. Well, as you can see, we have the blinders down because it's like yay hot. So, really incredibly hot. So yes, it's summer and we do have our beautiful sunflowers in here of the day. Okay. So, what's the food for the day? So it's very simple. What we're going to be doing is some chips, okay, and mussels, okay. How do you call this type of mussels? It's like canned mussels, but
It's mussels in green.
and what we're gonna do is a mayonnaise, okay? But as it's too hot, we don't want to put any eggs into the mayonnaise, and we're gonna do it with milk, lactonesse.
Lactonesse. You can do mayonnaise with anything that is high protein, like the egg, whole milk, not a skim, no nothing, whole milk.
Okay, so what we need for the lactonesse, it is
Milk.
Milk.
We need olive oil, sunflower oil, because otherwise it would have too much flavor. Some white pepper, some lemon, you can use vinegar, and some salt.
Okay.
Regular salt.
So, we forgot to put the salt.
Yeah, we forgot about the salt.
Okay, here we go. So,
Okay.
you will see that if we do I think this is going to be the shortest video we've ever done.
I don't know. You can also use the juice or the water of canned chickpeas that can also be used to make this kind of mayonnaise because it's high protein anyway. Before, generally what happens when you're alive is that things go wrong. So let's see.
Well, yeah. I mean, the lactonesse sometimes doesn't come out perfect the first time. So just in case we have plan B.
Made one before.
We just made one before.
Okay. So this is 1/3 of a cup. And I'm going to
put milk, whole milk.
Whole milk. It has to be whole.
And cold. Very important that it has to be cold.
It's not cold.
It's not cold.
It's not.
Not cold.
It's,
I'm myself in trouble again.
Room temperature.
Okay, room temperature. So, what we have, it's the room temperature milk, salt.
And the milk, right? And I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil here. Sunflower oil.
We're so used to put everything in Spain. Olive oil, that is like, oh,
I don't know if it's in Spain, but in our house we do.
Okay.
So with every mayonnaise, what happens is that you don't have to move how do you call that, arm blender?
The arm blender. Okay, ready for the noise?
Right, it's noisy. So don't move it, see how it comes out.
You see that it's beginning to move by itself. You don't move the blender at all. And just start adding a little bit of extra sunflower oil. And you're just making a mayonnaise that instead of using the protein of the egg, you're using the protein of the milk.
Can you come a bit closer?
Yeah.
And then show them that in fact
it is becoming a
when
mayonnaise.
it's hard enough, then the oil stays in the middle. And then it means that you can move it a little, right?
Ta-da! It worked!
It worked.
We were afraid that
Might not work.
with its life, suddenly like wow.
Okay, so for this mayonnaise,
So as you can see now, it's a
or
mayonnaise. Okay, let me.
lactonesse, or whatever you want to call it.
It's super thick. It's
And then
okay.
it's very risky movement because
Okay.
it might fall. Then what I do is bring some
White pepper.
Depends on your taste, but for this in particular, I mean, I never put white pepper into the mayonnaise ever, except for this.
Yeah.
And then the peppers
Again, all
come
of this
in.
is depending on taste, but
It's up to you. I mean, you can put black pepper if you want. You can use vinegar if you want. I use lemon because I think it goes better with this kind of dish.
just a drop of lemon. You don't need much.
To taste.
Y le vas a liquidar el mejillón. Liquidar el mejillón. Oh, she just gave me the look. Hoo-ha! Okay, okay, boss. I shall be quiet.
Okay.
Darn.
You talk a lot, right? Okay, so what you do is, what I do is I put this in a bowl, right? You see, this is very thick.
Yeah.
This is not so thick.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that I put more milk in it. It depends on the amount of milk. It will come thicker or not as thick, right?
Okay, so let's pretend that lactonesse that we just put in the bowl, and what we do, it's
Okay, this is very posh, but it's up to you. You can do it with
with your hands.
So if you're Fran, you'll do it with your hands. If you're me, no, because I don't like the smell. So what you put is,
A bunch of mussels.
I put all of them, right? You put all of them because people want to, just eat mussels with their chips. Sometimes they come together. They don't want to. I mean, they
Ooh,
don't
looks
want
so
to.
good.
They're super good. One important thing here, very important thing.
There
Please
we go.
get good quality mussels.
Yes, we need very good quality mussels, because if not, this is us. And the chips also, if they're good, they're gonna be
So
much
much
better.
better. So
And we don't waste time doing chips, okay? It's like not in a million.
not in a million years, no.
We buy them and that's it. Okay, that's all you need to do. Just buy it. And in fact, this lactonesse, we like it because the flavor is good. But this is one of the dishes that we prepare when we're in a hurry. When somebody calls now in the summer and it's like, we're dropping by. This is the appetizer that we do. And you don't need to use lactonesse. If you have canned mayonnaise,
Canned mayonnaise
you can use it as well. Okay, so now hold it.
So this is the liquid,
Okay, wait a sec. So this is the liquid of the mussels, okay?
and you save it. And then you put it in here,
You put it on the mayonnaise.
and then you mix it. Why I am mixing it in a bowl? Because people want to dip.
What?
You cannot see Fran, but he is.
The thing is that
Movement that I speak to.
the thing is that when
low.
the microphones are on this side and not on her side, and she doesn't talk, she whispers. So I'm behind the camera, I'm like, raise your voice, raise your voice. I'm continuously, and she looks at me like, why should I? Because nobody can hear you.
So whatever.
Anyway, so what you do is you put the liquid of the mussels inside of the mayonnaise, okay? So it becomes more creamy, it becomes much, much lighter. That way you can spread it on top of the mussels, of the top of the chips.
Yeah. So that's the thickness of the sauce is up to you, right? I like it thin. Right. So I'm using this. In fact, this is something our daughter used to play with, our kids used to play with, but it comes in very handy. Now, and try to, this is a bit of a dirty dish, so, I hate cooking and be dirty. Okay, so what you do here is you use a spoon, right? and you put it here like this.
You just have to sprinkle a little bit of the mayonnaise on top of it.
Yes, have to sprinkle like this if you want a bit more. But what I would do is just leave it here next to the people coming, and then they can dip. So if you want more, you do this and eat it.
Gone.
Gone.
Okay, so we told you it was gonna be a fast one, but it's super good, super tasty. It's like
Super easy.
super easy.
If you serve it with beer or
Yeah.
cold wine.
Oh, some
Sangria.
rosé, or sangria, some rosé wine. Super
Perfect.
good. So, our friends, we shall see you next week. It's been a great pleasure. Hopefully, temperatures will calm down a little bit. We're almost 100 degrees. Here in the north, it's not a normal thing. So, we're like, too hot.
Complain.
Yeah. Everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful week.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Ciao.
Adios.